When people start shopping for a great loop boat, trawlers are usually the first thing that comes to mind, and that's understandable. Trawlers have been the community's favorite for decades, and for good reason. But there's another type of boat quietly carving out its own space. It's talked about more and more among seasoned loopers, yet it tends to slip under the radar during the early research phase. These boats dock far more easily than others their size, burn a surprisingly small amount of fuel, are comfortable enough to live aboard for months, and some of them have built one of the most loyal owner bases in the entire Great Loop world. What really surprised me was this. Some experienced loopers who started out on large trawlers eventually switched to smaller tugboats, not because they had to, but because they realized they enjoyed the trip much more that way. Spending less time managing the boat left more time to actually experience the journey. Today we're looking at 5 tugboat-style boats that experienced cruisers keep recommending, and by the end of this video, you'll fully understand the reasoning behind it. Before we get to the countdown, it's worth explaining what actually separates a tugboat-style cruiser from a classic trawler, because the difference matters more than most first-time buyers assume. Traditional trawlers are typically built with a full or semi-displacement hull designed for steady, economical cruising at 7 to 10 knots. These are genuinely excellent boats, but tugboat-style cruisers take that same philosophy and pack it into a more compact, more maneuverable package. Usually with better visibility from the helm, more modern systems, and a hull shape that handles current and chop with surprising confidence for its size. For retired couples who want to complete the Great Loop on their own, without a crew, without complicated systems, and without the stress of docking a 45-foot boat in a crosswind, tugboats are becoming an increasingly appealing option. Another thing that surprised me once I dug a little deeper, some of these boats can finish the entire Great Loop while burning less fuel than classic trawlers twice their size. That changes the whole equation. Let's get into the countdown. Number 5. Rosboro RF-246. The Rosboro RF-246 is a model that experienced loopers know well, but first-time buyers often skip past, which is exactly why it deserves a closer look. Built in Canada with the kind of rugged craftsmanship you'd expect from a country that takes its weather seriously, the RF-246 is a 24.5-foot pocket tug that has earned a loyal following among cruisers who prioritize simplicity, efficiency, and the ability to reach places bigger boats simply can't. From the outside, the Rosboro has a purposeful, no-frills look. Its defining feature is the enclosed pilot house, which gives genuine all-weather protection at the helm, invaluable on the northern stretches of the Great Loop, where the Great Lakes and the St. Lawrence River can turn rough without warning. Large windows wrap around the helm area, giving excellent visibility in every direction without making you feel boxed in. What makes this boat so capable on the water is its semi-displacement hull. It's not trying to go fast or plain. It's built to move through the water at displacement speed with outstanding fuel economy, exactly what the Great Loop rewards. Inside, the layout is honest and practical rather than luxurious. A dinette that converts into a bed, compact wall covering the base,
2200
a marine
RPM,
head,
7.3
and
knots.
storage
I think
that
you just
forces you to
increased
really
the
think
speed a
about
little bit
what's
there
worth
since I
bringing
said that.
aboard. Making breakfast in the Rosboro's galley feels like making a sandwich inside a neatly organized closet. Charming or frustrating, entirely depending on your expectations. Here's something most people don't realize until they talk to actual owners. The boat's shallow draft opens up anchorages and passages that deeper-hulled boats can't reach. And being trailerable means you can relocate it without ever putting it in the water if you need to change launch points. The biggest downside is straightforward. This is a minimalist boat for minimalist cruisers. If your vision of the Great Loop includes hosting friends, spreading out comfortably in the evenings, or storing a full year's worth of provisions and gear, the Rosboro will test your patience. But for couples who genuinely want to keep things simple and spend less than almost any other capable boat on this list, it earns its spot. If you like the simplicity of the Rosboro but want more living space and considerably more modern technology, the next boat takes a meaningful step forward. Number 4. Ranger Tugs R27. If you've done any research on compact Great Loop boats, You've almost certainly run into the Ranger Tugs R27. There's a solid reason it keeps appearing on recommendation lists. It's 27 feet of modern tug design built around a Volvo diesel that delivers the reliability and fuel efficiency a 6,000-mile journey genuinely demands. The modern tug look isn't just cosmetic. The whole design, proportions, and layout reflect a builder that fully understood its buyers and what they needed. Bow and stern thrusters completely transform the docking experience. The helm offers excellent visibility, and the bright salon is genuinely comfortable for two. The forward V-berth works well for rest, while the mid-cabin adds a second sleeping option for guests. Number 3. Nordic Tug 32. This classic design has a decades-long reputation for holding its value. The semi-displacement hull moves through rough water with pure solidity, powered by a reliable Cummins diesel. The only real downside? It commands a premium price. Number 2. American Tug 34. This boat is built like a tank, designed to last, not just to sell. You get outstanding visibility from the pilot house, a spacious engine room for easy maintenance, and massive fuel capacity. But remember, quality like this isn't cheap. Number 1. Ranger Tugs R-31 CB, the ultimate great loop companion. It packs Volvo diesel reliability, a brilliant flybridge, and solar panels for energy independence. It feels much larger than 31 feet, offering the perfect mix of comfort, efficiency, and easy joystick handling. For retirees who want to manage the journey themselves, save fuel, and dock confidently, these 5 tugs are unbeatable. If this video helped you, crush that like button and subscribe to Boat Scout for more honest buying advice. See you on the water.